Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm here at Bridgestone Market, here on the Mighty Granite Highway, and compared to other years, a lot of vendors are complaining. At least today, I don't know. Yesterday they said they got a bit more traffic coming through, but today it's rather slow, and some people are saying it's been diluted because they've stretched it right across, etc. And they're not making money. They've lost a lot of money, so to speak. Anyway, that's not what I'm here about today. I'm here to deal with promises, all right? No, we were made a lot of promises. They promised us that the consolidated base tax will be only for 18 months. That promise wasn't kept. It's gone on now for years. They promised us that they would pass an integrity bill. We haven't seen that come to bear fruition yet. They promised us that they would cut down on crime. As a matter of fact, crime has increased. They promised us jobs, which have not been forthcoming. We've seen the so-called construction boom implode. You've seen tourism decrease. And as far as manufacturing is concerned, that is null and void. You know what? Barbados does have another industry though. Barbados has a new industry, you know. You know what our main industry is? And our Prime Minister is a connoisseur at it. Our main industry now is boring. Boring is the main industry of Barbados. That's all I can tell you. It becomes so horrible. You mean you're making all this money? And I'm not only speaking about the Barbados Party, you know. Because when the DLP was in power, I remember a Minister of Finance come find $1 million when it was a budget speech. I remember things happening where some real questionable things. These people had yachts that they ain't supposed to got yachts. All kind of things going on. So it ain't one or not the other. But you know what? And I don't want to say that Barbadians are stupid. I don't want to say that. But we have a good couple of us that are indoctrinated. I mean, thoroughly indoctrinated program. You understand? If it ain't B, it gotta be D. If it ain't D, it gotta be B. They can't play no other game. It's tennis right through. Tennis right through. If you ain't one court, you gotta be the next court. They don't want to play cricket, which means you got a long off, a midfielder, gully. Pick somebody else, nah? It is time. You gotta let the people do the same thing with you all the time. It got me really angry, you know. I'm really, really upset about this, you know. I'm upset because of what is happening to Barbadians and the fact that they have some people so programmed that even when they do something wrong, the people believe they're doing right. And not the people believe they're doing right. They know they're doing wrong, but they're frightened to tell them. All they do is stay and criticize. We Barbadians are good for talking a lot. Just talk, yap, and not doing it. They're going to come out and protest. They're going to sick out. They're going to do anything. You understand? And it's gotten to a point where I am totally frustrated and fed up with these people talking to people and trying to, you know what I mean? That people going to themselves and look at things and analyze things. It's frustrating, that's the truth. I can show how stupid some people are. There was a video the other day that I received, and I put it out, and the guy put it on his broadcast, and a couple of people got it. With a little girl who was knocked down just in one of those off gaps off the East Side Road. Now, the gentleman, Patrick King, put it up on his Facebook page. He did it, he was misinformed about Center Park, but he said the man was detained, the driver was detained. That wasn't true. Anyway, people started to comment and started to talk about one, people need to take proper care of children. The child was unsupervised and all kind of things. So I can tell you this, right? There's no parent who doesn't have an unguarded moment. We know how children move. Children move fast. Sometimes you look around, go in the fridge, the child going through the window, a child fall off a bed, a child burn itself from it. Tell me a time where you have said, oh, you're a child, and they don't come out with a stump toe or bruise or something. You can't monitor a child 24 hours of a day. You understand? Every second. You understand? Things happen. And if you look at the video, you will see with the birthday party being kept, children were running up and down that road. The road is not a thoroughfare that's used by regular traffic. It's an off gap, so a lot of traffic don't pass through there. You understand? But the little girl came through the door suddenly and ran onto the vehicle. So I'm not saying that the driver was wrong. I've not said that. You understand? It can happen to anybody. But you know what? Everybody come in and talk about all the parents want doing this and this and the next. You know, up to now, nobody has asked the most important question. And I just wonder if I think different from people. And I just wonder if comprehension is still done at school. Because the most important question should have been, how is that little girl doing? What is it? How old was she? How is she doing? Is she in the hospital? That was the question people should be asking, you know. But they started attacking the parents. Not only that, what they didn't notice is that right after the girl ran onto the van, he drove the van reverse. Now when you get in an accident, anybody that knows your traffic rules, know you stay where you are. My understanding is that he reversed and caused more havoc. If that little girl had some abrasions, she had head injury, she had an arm injury. You understand what I'm saying? People don't realize what transpired. But they came out and spoke about what people were saying. You understand? And people don't know that shortly after somebody came, looked at the gentleman, spoke to the people around, did not take with the statements, and the man went along about his business. You understand? People do not understand what is transpiring. They don't look at things. They look at the here and now. They like to criticize, but they do not concentrate on what the result will be, what caused it, and what the main topic should have been. The main topic should have been, how is that little girl doing? Anyway, I'm going on because I was talking about promises, right? Remember we spoke about the sanitation service authority the other day? And how I like how the guys stood together and stood up for what they wanted. But we have another organization in Barbados that they made some promises to and they didn't keep. This is the Barbados Police Service. The Barbados Police Service was promised, they've been promised salaries for quite some time. They're owed overtime. They're owed people who act as money. The chauffeurs are owed money. There are people who are owed money for about 5 years. And I keep telling you, right? When you do not give people what they deserve as far as payment is concerned, you will not get a work ethic that you desire. People will be lackadaisical about their work. And the Barbados Police Service is not the kind of people we should be doing this kind of thing to. Those people put their lives in danger. The first thing that's happened is somebody breaking me out or somebody in Ferry, we call the police. You understand? These men and women deserve respect and a good salary, just like the sanitation service, just like the people at NCC, just like botanical garden, just like the nurses, and all the people I speak about, the security guards, all these deserve up and above, because these are the people who put their lives on the line to ensure that people abide by the laws. And at the rate crime is at right now, we need these people. Right now, there are people who are police officers who are sick, who are not coming to work. Right now, I know for a fact that staff short today. I know that in stations like District C and District F, people short of staff. And I know that people calling in with reports and people can't respond to them. And people asking, why the police ain't coming to me? Why the police can't come to me? You know why? They ain't got no staff. And that's the first thing the Attorney General should have done. He should have hired people, being bought in manpower, to ensure that we have adequate policemen and ensure that you see money on the borrowing and the 80 million on the making from sewage tax and paying, when they should be paying the sanitation workers, and some of the taxes that being paid from all kinds of different things should be going to these hard-working police officers. You understand? Like, right now I can see some right here though. They have to, as we go through Bristol Market, they have to be here ensuring that no harm befalls anybody. You understand? And that the law is kept. You trying to tell me that these hard-working men and women should be getting a salary? There's bare foolishness that going on in Barbados here. And I'm really upset about the treatment that we Barbadians are being given. Being getting treated, that's the truth. All the promises get right here, every single one. Listen to me very carefully, right? It's time that I want to try and vote in some other people here, form a coalition or something here. Stop either B or D and do a W. They got a new party there. They got some new couple new party. Give these people a chance. See what I tell you? Give these people a chance. And the people that keep talking and criticizing when they come out, the people that are critical when they come out and they speak, I want you all to tell me something. Tell me what you have done to better the life of a stranger today. That's what I got from it. You understand? I like to help people. Tell me what you have done, because people criticize me for talking. This is freedom of expression. Every single person in Barbados is entitled to it. You understand? When I butt people, they shout me, Mr. Come out, things, whatever. But they all call me and say, this body say this, this body say that. I don't care what nobody say. Help somebody. Then you will make an impression on me. Anyway, keep your spirits up. Keep your tempers down. This is Mr. Clark with another Come Out Things. Do something good for somebody today. Love you all, alright? Bye-bye.